Uh, Thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. So my name is Prabhash Jha, and I am here to present our work on LoRA-Enhanced PaliGemma for efficient visual question answering in gastrointestinal imaging. So I'm Prabhash Jha with my co-author Firoj and Debesh Jha. Uh, so let's dive into our presentation. So the overall goal of this present project is to develop an efficient and high-performing VQA model for GI imaging by fine-tuning the PaliGemma 3V vision language model using LoRa and qubit quantization, aiming to develop accuracy, interpretability, and resource efficiency for uh, clinical use. Uh, Now, we encountered several challenges during this project. The task required answering diverse clinical questions, yes, no, color, location, numerical based on GI endoscopy images. The reasoning involved linking visual cues, presence of polyps, instruments, or tissue abnormalities with textual understanding of the question. We had some resource constraints as well. The data set included 159K Q&A pairs of diverse complexity levels, 1 to 3, which required balancing training across easy and complex question types. So why did we go this route? Our motivation behind this was to instead of fully fine-tuning all the parameters, we used LoRa to modify only a small subset of weights, significantly reducing the training cost while maintaining accuracy. Hardware-aware optimization to make the model feasible for clinical or research environment. With limited GPUs, we applied qubit quantization, reducing model size from several GBs to only 160 MB. Using standard evaluation metrics and fixed seed ensured reproducibility and compatibility with other challenges and submissions. Visual feature in analysis and explanations outputs strengthened interpretability. So our approach was to use the PaliGemma 3V fine-tuned model with LoRa, rank 128, alpha of 68, and dropout of 0.05. Our task was Subtask 1 of Medico challenge focusing on GI imaging. We used the Debesh X1 dataset. We selected 3,000 training samples plus 500 validation samples with fixed seed of 42 for consistency. Training involved 4-bit quantization to get that 630 MB model. We trained for 3 epochs with learning rate of 0.0004 using a cosine scheduler and a batch size of 16. We also added few image augmentation like rotation, collision, and flip. The training hour was almost 3 hours on NVIDIA T4 to NVIDIA T4. We used the MA Swift framework with bits and bytes and transformer. So this is our result on both validation and test dataset. We got blue of 0.3757 on the validation, and on private dataset 0.3973, ROS1 of 0.6357 and 0.6465 on private dataset, and other similar results. So now talking about the results, we performed based on complexity level 3 questions with the highest blue score. In evaluation study, we found that quantization alone brought the model to 2.8 GB with no real gain, while skipping augmentation dropped our blue by almost 8%. The takeaway of our project is LoRa combined with quantization gave us efficient 630 MB model, and it performed well on complex GI-VQA questions. Looking forward, we want to improve on complexity level 2 and expand our data sheet. So now let's talk about the lesson learned. From this project, we gained valuable insights. LoRa plus quantization model proved efficient for resource efficient medical VQA. Augmentation improved the generalization. As I talked earlier, it dropped blue, removing augmentation dropped blue by almost 8%. We handled complexity 3 questions based, but complexity 2 needed more deeper reasoning. With limited data set of 3,000 samples, our data size actually mattered, and we want to expand this limited data set for the full training. So now for our efficient fine-tuning pipeline, we want to use more resources and train on the full data set. Now let's talk about the outlook. We want to expand the training data set for stronger generability and clinical reliability, focus on reasoning improvement for complexity level 2, integrate explainable reasoning with text plus visual explanation for interpretability, explore multimodal fusion and adapter tuning beyond LoRa, evaluate model on diverse clinical dataset to ensure robustness, and investigate on device deployment and real-time inference for hospitals as well. So thank you for the presentation.
Thank you. Is there a question?
Maybe of your outlook, you gave a lot of outlook points. Which one is the most important for you of the outlook points that you gave?
Talking about which one, ma'am?
You have your last slide has a list of outlook points, right?
Yes.
For you and why?
I think the first one and second one is more important for us. We want to expand the training data set to the full data set. We just used 3,000 sample data set. So we want to expand the training data set, and with that, I think the complexity too will be handled more precisely as well. So we want to focus on the top two for now.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, thanks. Now we can give a final applause and wrap up the session.